So before we get started, I have to ask, have you looked in the mirror today and told yourself that you're beautiful, that you're worthy, that you are amazing? If not, stop this video, go do that, and then come right back and we can get started.
Okay guys, so as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about everything post-bacc programs.
Highly.
Y'all been dragging us for not talking about it.
We're like, dang, we didn't do a post-bacc program, so we gotta ask people. Like,
yeah, so we thought about, having someone on our channel, but we had to find somebody and
that's
schedule
a lot.
it.
People busy,
So,
the fourth years don't know. They like ERAS, applications, residency,
they're busy,
aways. So yeah.
And we didn't want to give you guys just some generic video that we wanted to get you guys advice. Yeah, advice from someone who actually went through it. So we reached out to my friend Alex.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for answering all of our questions. And then we asked you guys what your questions were about post-bacc programs. Yeah. He answered all of your frequently asked questions, and we're gonna answer them in this video. So let's get into the questions.
Okay.
Bruh.
So question number 1, how did you know what program was best for you, and how did you start searching for the right one?
So basically, Alex went to, where did he go?
He went to the Medical Education Preparatory Program at Southern Illinois University School of Medicine. And so he also goes into like his list of must-haves for the program. So that included directly working on improving his MCAT score, a science GPA booster, undergraduate GPA booster, a pipeline to their own medical school. So basically, guaranteed acceptance if you get into that program, that you're going to be able to have a spot in that medical school.
In the next cycle, yeah.
And then you also needed a minimum GPA and MCAT requirement to get an automatic seat in the next entering class. So you have to be sure to look out for those requirements. And also make sure that they have a med prep program included in their post-bacc program. And if it was a program for underrepresented minorities and students, disadvantaged students. So those are his must-haves.
Because I feel like usually the students who really need a post-bacc, who seek a post-bacc program, are those underrepresented minorities who didn't do well in undergrad and who need a GPA booster. So a post-bacc program will definitely help with your GPA, your undergraduate GPA. And that's a common question that y'all ask. So definitely
traditional.
Yeah, a traditional track.
Post-bacc, traditional track, post-bacc. Because I wasn't even aware that there was like multiple tracks. But if you do the traditional track, that's the track that you should do. If you have a low GPA, a low science GPA, didn't do well on the MCAT, then that's the route that you want to go.
Yeah, because the other route is a master's. We'll get into that route later on.
And also he said that, see, we always tell y'all, go to the AAMC website and search. This is how he was able to search for all of these post-bacc programs. He went to the website. They have a database specifically for post-bacc programs, and he went through and selected the ones that appealed to him. So depending on your must-have list or the things that you're looking for in a program, you can search and categorize different programs. And so that's what he did.
And his was a 2-year program, so you have to be like mindful of that. It's similar to if you got a master's. A master's is pretty much 2 years, and a post-bacc is 2 years. It's just different benefits to those two. So
okay, so the next question, does your post-bacc GPA factor into your undergrad GPA, or is it looked at separately?
So this is what we were talking about with the different tracks. So if you do the traditional track, then that your GPA that you're getting in your post-bacc program is going to be, it's going to add to your undergraduate GPA. And if you do a master's track, then you're going to be having a separate GPA.
So if you had a poor undergrad GPA and you decide to do the master's track, you're still gonna have a poor undergraduate GPA. It's not gonna factor into that. So that's something to think about. Because we got a lot of questions about whether to do a master's or whether to do the post-bacc. So there's your answer. But of course, if you do want to go the master's route, then you can. If you believe that your GPA is strong and solid, then that master's route would be best for you.
Yeah, and obviously this is just his perspective from his school. So look at I feel like the database that he's talking about, they probably have different benefits for each program. Just do your research, y'all. Like, this is just advice from one person. That we wanted to give y'all a personal perspective, like an actual, genuine, authentic answer. So yeah.
Yeah, and he said that the whole med prep thing, we're gonna say med prep a lot throughout this video because it seems to be very high yield. But he said that med prep has advisors that helps you choose the track that's best for you. So they'll help you choose whether you need to go the traditional post-bacc route or you can go the master. So that's also a way where you don't have to decide yourself. You can have somebody help you who's done that before.
Yeah.
So
since his GPA was low, his advisor was like, you need to do the traditional track. And that's why he did. He did it. And he's in medical school, y'all. It's the whole third year, okay? So.
Out here doing things.
Period.
So, all right, question number 3. Do you feel like getting a post-bacc adequately prepared you for medical school? Any benefits?
So, because of the med prep program, so it's a 2-year program, the first year, it's strictly focusing on the MCAT preparation. That's 1 year of MCAT prep. I took like 6 months to like really prepare for the MCAT. Because I was like, you know, in school and like doing like, you know, every few days a week or whatever. Yeah. So if you have a program with tutors, teachers, all that stuff, focus on you're going to do it. Going way better.
Very well.
You have no choice.
You'll be very competitive.
And then the second year was just science classes they took, like upper level?
Yeah, he said they did upper level science classes, classes that basically mimic your first year of medical school, which is so helpful because you have a huge advantage in that sense. Yeah, so he also said that they had courses that helped them with studying, time management, stress management, all the things that I wish I would have learned before coming to medical school.
Yeah.
He got that in this post-bacc
Because his weakness was what? Time management undergrad? Yeah. Like a lot of us didn't know what we were doing. We kind of just winged it. I was in medical school. We still don't know what we're doing, y'all. We don't know what we're doing. But he got help with that. So he got help with his MCAT prep. He got help with time management, study skills, all that stuff. And he got help with boosting his GPA off from his post-bacc program.
All in one.
So what are you doing? Go to AMT.com, y'all. Period.
Do your research.
Do your research. Do your Googles.
Alright, so question number 4. Did you apply to medical school after completing your post-bacc or during the program? So, like we said, the post-bacc program was a 2-year program. First year was dedicated to the MCAT. At the end of the first year, he said that you take the MCAT and then you apply to medical school. And so the second year was dedicated, like we said, to those upper level science courses where you take the courses that you basically will be exposed to in your first year of medical school. And so I'm sure during that time is when you do your interviews and like all that good stuff if you're not going directly to the school associated with the program that you're doing. So yeah. So he said they did mammalian physiology, gross anatomy, medical biochemistry, etc.
I forget, it reminded me of the pre-entry program that we have at our school. Taking gross anatomy a semester before school starts, it's so helpful because it makes your, you know, that whole process a breeze. And like in undergrad, we took anatomy, physiology, but I never went into an actual gross lab
because we didn't have to.
Yeah, and I took it because I thought I was going to be going to PA school, whatever, and so we took that. But y'all, gross anatomy, knowing that and like being really good at that is gonna really help you transition smoother, not smoothly, but a lot smoother into medical school. And having it like right before you go to med school, that'll be even better because it'll be fresh. Yeah, and so you won't forget everything. That's true. All right, so what is the best post-bacc major? Yeah, somebody asked that question. There's no majors, he said, at the med prep because everybody's course list was the same. So you don't pick a major if you do it that route. And then the last question, is a post-bacc similar to getting a master's degree? It depends on the route that you choose. So like we mentioned. Oh yeah, the traditional track and the master's track. So obviously if you're doing a master's track, you're probably going to be doing, like I feel like it caters more to like a master's GPA versus like an actual master's program. School. Yeah. Like if you go the master's track, you're getting a graduate degree. Yeah. But if you do the traditional post-bacc, then that's the one that's going to factor into your undergraduate GPA. And it's basically you just trying to make yourself more of a competitive applicant for medical school. Yeah. So yeah, it just depends on what you want to do. So I think like overall, like a lot of people ask us like whether they should get a master's, like I don't know, MPH, MBA, or whatever, or do a post-bacc program. And it depends on what your goal is. Yeah. If your long-term goal is to get into medical school and your barrier is your GPA, obviously go through the post-bacc program route. If your goal is just to become more competitive and you don't really have much else to do in that gap year or 2 years that you want to take off from school, then do your master's. Like, it's all up to you. And it also depends on how low your GPA is, I think. Like, if you have like a 3.3, 3.4, getting a master's might be more beneficial than doing a post-bacc program. The post-bacc program, post-bacc is, I feel like post-bacc is for like 3.0 and below, or like 3.2 and below, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And like everything else is not really competitive either. Like your experience wasn't that, you know, special or spectacular or whatever. Like your overall application isn't that fire. So I think that you know, just depending on what you want, what your end goal is for your post-bacc, that's what you should, or for getting into medical school, that's what you should tailor your decision to. And you guys be asking us to tell you what to do.
And we can't. Like, we don't. Y'all give us a lot of information, but we don't know you personally. Like, we don't know
your work ethic.
We don't know exactly everything that you did during undergrad. Like, we don't know. Mm-hmm. So we can't give you a special, individualized plan specifically for you. Mm-hmm. You have to do that yourself. Like, we can't give you all the answers. We're here to help you and like guide you, mm-hmm. but we can't give you all the answers. You have to just evaluate yourself, mm-hmm. and really be honest with yourself and say, okay, my GPA is low. Mm-hmm. I didn't do well on my MCAT when I took it on my own, so maybe I do need to go into a program that's going to help me with that. Yeah. If that's you, do that. Mm-hmm. If you did well on the MCAT, if you did well in undergrad, but you still can't get into medical school, then that's when you do a master's program or something, mm-hmm. like that. Get an MPH, get an MBA, mm-hmm. something that can help boost your application even more. Mm-hmm. Volunteer during that time. Like, there's other things that you can do, but you just have to be real with yourself and really say, okay, this is where I'm at, and so this is where I think I should be. And so we're just giving you those tools to be able to decide which route is better for you.
Yeah. So if your GPA sucks, consider a post-bacc program. Period. Do you have a gem for them?
I don't know.
Our gem. We just wanted to, you know, splatter you.
I was gonna down.
She's a little hungry. We want to kind of just bless you guys with some gems or like some words of encouragement for this semester.
You know, the semester started. You know, hot girl summer's over.
It's over. It's a hot girl semester.
But was it hot nerd semester,
hot girl semester, whatever it is. And we know we Houston hotties right now, so we know you want to bless you guys. So a lot of y'all maybe, I feel like y'all kind of grew with us. Some of y'all are juniors now. Some of y'all are about to start applying for medical school. Some of y'all we did interviews with you guys.
That was so good.
So fun.
You guys are amazing.
Y'all are competitive.
Y'all did really well.
Y'all are
so proud.
Y'all got it.
Proud mamas.
In the bag, right? In the bag.
And some of y'all started medical school and you're like, thank you for all your help. And we're like, we didn't do anything.
We ain't do nothing.
That was all y'all.
That was all you.
So good luck.
We just gave you a little push.
School. That's awesome.
So yeah, honestly, I think you guys, y'all got it. Like, y'all been doing this for a minute. For all of you who are like juniors and seniors, y'all got this, okay? It's just about, honestly, endurance. How patient can you be with yourself? You know what you're good at. You know what your weaknesses are at this point. It's about how bad you want it. If you want to go to medical school, we advise that you tackle your weaknesses now. You still got studying? You're a junior. You're about to start studying for the MCAT. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, go talk to somebody.
Like, we've been telling y'all from day one. Ask for help.
Figure out the best ways that you study. Learn how to study efficiently and effectively.
Yes.
Use this time now because you definitely have a lot more time in undergrad. You go to medical school, no matter what you think. Okay. And then as far as our freshman babies and our sophomores, hell, some people in high school maybe take a semester off or whatever. Enjoy the experience. Like, college is an experience that you'll never have again. Like, it goes by fast. Yes, it's gonna be stressful, especially when you're pre-med or pre-dental or whatever, pre-health. It's gonna be stressful at times, but make sure you take the time to enjoy being in college, enjoy being an adult, enjoy meeting new people, experiencing new things. Definitely take advantage of all the opportunities that come your way, because those are the things that also help you stand out as an applicant to medical school. The things you don't think about, the things that are not medical related, like the things that you're just passionate about. So be sure to take advantage of those opportunities that come your way, that you're interested in, and I guess make you a better person.
Give yourself grace. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make some terrible mistakes. You gonna look at your mistakes like, what the hell was I doing? You gonna make some dumb mistakes in college, but it's not something that you should beat yourself up about. Like, listen, it's fine. Like, you're 20? You're in your 20s. You're supposed to make the mistakes now and, figure out your life now. So have fun in college. We did. And we still here. We survived it.
It's all about balance. Like, have fun, but know that you're not going to be able to go to every party. Know that you're not going to be able to go to every event. But if you use your time wisely, and if you're on top of your stuff, you can go to most of the parties. Like, you can go to the majority of things, but you just have to be focused. You have to know when to, like, okay, I need to, calm down, chill, focus on getting this paper done, focus on, getting this, studying for this test, and then I can have fun and celebrate afterwards. So yeah, it's all about balance, and you'll learn. It's not gonna come to you easily. Well, some people it does. Some people it doesn't.
That's true.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. So that wraps up our gem, y'all, in our video. So if you have any questions, y'all know where the info box is. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Send us an email if you have any specific questions.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed already.
Okay. We are growing.
What are you doing? We're close to 5K, and like help you sisters out. You know.
Like, share with a friend. Oh, shout out to Voice Houston for featuring us in their magazine. We'll link it below for you guys to read and all that good jazz. And what else? Yeah, share our channel with a friend who has never heard of us. And we just want to continue to grow because we have big things coming, okay? Like, period. Like, duh. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Bye.
Bye.